Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be reacting to Phantasy Star Online 2 openings. Now the playlist I'm using is, I believe, from the official channel, but the order is from new to oldest, so I hope you guys are okay with that. In any case, if you have a video that you'd like me to react to guaranteed, then be sure to go to my sponsor page, sponsor.app/trailblazer_ddina. Now let's get started. Also, I have no idea what this is about, so we're going into this blind. Ah, it's by Sega. Okay. Wow. That bird is really pretty. Whoa. Is it like a realist? Oh. They kind of look like Barbie dolls. It's cute though. But the environment's really pretty. Okay, so it's like a sci-fi type of thing. Definitely looks like a sci-fi type of thing. Ooh, that's a nice slice right there. It looks pretty fast-paced though. Is this how the gameplay is like too? Seems like there were, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 people in the team. Run! That's a nice jump. So this is the opening movie, huh? Ooh. That is a good slice. That looks terrifying. New Genesis, Phantasy Star Online 2. Not sure if those monster things are like, you know, enemies that have landed. Oh wait, it's a space game? I'm so confused. It's giving me Gundam feels. Oh, wow. I kind of like the models here a little bit more than the previous, if I'm going to be honest. Nice. So it's mecha then. I wonder if they stopped doing mecha stuff in the new Genesis one. Gold! Ooh, that was beautiful. That attack? Or maybe it's the choreography that was really nice. So I guess those really colorful ones that are like lots of triangles on them, those are the enemies. Dang, those enemies are huge. More than that, I'm surprised they can breathe in space. Whew. So that's the OG Phantasy Star Online 2. The other one was probably some kind of spin-off, maybe? 6th opening, okay. Ooh, nostalgic vibes. Anniversary. What is that? Some kind of dragon? Oh, I was right. It was a dragon. It's gonna do a fire breath. I knew it. I like the red. It really stands out. Ooh. Ooh, that was a good hit. Okay, they're definitely not in space anymore. I can't really tell. Ooh! Oh. Wow. I actually quite like the vibes for that one the best. I also really liked the models a lot more. It fits. I don't know what it is with the new Genesis one, but I don't really like how they made the models for that. Even if the environment was absolutely gorgeous. It just feels very uncanny for whatever reason. Maybe I'm just not used to it. It's probably that. Probably looks good to those that play it. Okay, now it's the sea focus. Okay, so it is mecha. Rather than space, it's just mecha focused. Also, the music has been really good. I haven't mentioned it in the earlier videos, but they're definitely good. Are those enemies? Oh no, they're planes. They are enemies though. Okay, so it is a plane. Ooh! Oh boy! No! Smash it! Ooh! You know, I thought that was a missile that was gonna go directly to the ship instead. But it wasn't. Hey, these outfits look good. The only thing though is that I wish I had a bit more context because I have no idea what this game is even about. Okay, that does not look very good. Are they all screwed? Is this what I'm seeing here? Okay, I think I get what's making it feel uncanny, like the models that they're using. It's the eyes. The eyes look like, you know, the dolls that you would buy at the store a long time ago when you were younger. Oh, well, maybe that's just me, but it just looks like those kinds of dolls, and it kind of makes it very uncanny and creepy in some ways. I don't know why. They didn't look good though. Ooh! Is that actually how you play as her in the game? Or is it just made to look fancy here because it's the opening animation movie? Ooh, that's cool. Ninja kind of thing. Ninja and samurai. Oh, that's really cool. It's the power of friendship. That's what the gold lights remind me of. Oh man, they're all set in different areas. I really don't know what it is. I don't even know what kind of game this is, honestly. Oh, what are those? They're so cute. They could totally be a doll. There's probably merch on them, isn't there? This might be the first time I've seen an actual like enemy that isn't like of some random robot. Ooh. Nice, clearing them out first with the AoE. I like mages. Oh, that archer girl is so cool. That was a close one, rabbit thingy. That was a really cool slice. It doesn't seem like there's one single main character, huh? I thought I would get an understanding of what the game is, but I don't have any idea except for the fact that it's mecha. That's the only consistency I know. So this is PS Vita. Wow, their environments have looked good in all of them. I thought something was gonna explode. 25th anniversary? Wait, they look familiar. Were they in the previous video? Okay, maybe not. They look different. Ooh! Ooh! That's some nice dodging right there. Ooh. Ooh, that was a nice guard. Wait, I recognize them. Okay, so it is connected to the previous. Finally, some consistency. Perfect. wait, I recognize those three. They were in like the more newer ones. Guess it was a little bit hard to tell because I think they changed their outfits. Hard to believe that it was released like a long time ago though. And it looks this good. I'm still not like 100% fond of the models they use, but they still look good. I'm getting used to it. Oh wait, so is this some kind of like hologram virtual world that they end up in? Okay, I recognize him, so there is some continuity. I just didn't really notice because they were dressed differently before in the more newer ones. Now I'm starting to understand. Thought it was following a bunch of different people. I recognize her, Mage Girl. And that shooting robot. Ew, what is that? Okay, so there is a space component to this. Just what is this large scale setting? I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Gosh, that was a lot. Let me stick to this one. Okay. So I'm actually surprised by how good the models look, despite it being from like, I don't know, I think it was said 15 years ago for this particular video was released. So I assume it's around there. This is the game itself, and yet it looks this good. I would have to say that compared to like the new Genesis one, I actually like the models a bit more in the old one. I think because it fits a bit better with how the environment looks. The most recent one, the new Genesis one, looks nice. Like the environment's so breathtaking, it's unbelievable. But unfortunately, the model does not look like it fits in very well with the environment. I don't know if everyone who does play the game doesn't really like or are used to it, so it doesn't really bother them too much. But as someone who hasn't played the game and just looking at the opening movies, it just feels very uncanny to look at. I think because the models themselves look too much like a doll, if that makes sense. Like it feels like there's not enough details on the model, so it makes it look a bit off when it comes to like blending together. But then maybe because the environment's a little bit simpler looking, I say simpler looking, but it's still really, really good. But it fits with the model a bit better, which is why I enjoyed the older ones a bit more, like the opening movie, compared to like the more recent, if I can even call it recent. I think the new Genesis one was released like a few years ago. So it's not like it's that recent, but it is still recent enough, I suppose. Now, the problem that I had was that it was kind of hard to tell who the main character was or like who was who until the last few that I've watched. I think that was the first time I was finally able to see some continuity with the characters and their appearance. But I do think, now that I think about it, the characters that I see here are in the new, more recent ones. I just couldn't tell because of their clothing. But seriously, what kind of game is this? I can't tell at all like what the gameplay might be. Maybe it's turn-based. It could be action. It's kind of difficult to figure out. It's hard to extrapolate what it could be. But I suppose you guys can educate me on that. overall, the music was good, the animation was good, and I quite enjoyed the way that they choreographed everything. It's just the model that really bothered me for some reason. I don't know what it is. I guess I really just don't like the doll looking 3D models as much. Like there's just something really uncanny about it. I'm fine with like the hair being like super detailed, but the face itself is the problem. Actually, everything is fine except for the face. I just don't like the face. I don't know what it's like, kind of like Kingdom Hearts models, I believe. It's been a while. I haven't played it honestly, so I'm just guessing. And kind of like Final Fantasy ish, the face itself. But if it's since like in the newer environment, at least for the new Genesis one, it makes it look really strange compared to like the older ones. But I would like to know like how you feel about the models in the new Genesis versus like the super old one, because obviously the players are the ones that have a better understanding if something looks or feels kind of weird or uncanny compared to someone who's just, looking at it for the first time. Would love to know your opinion and also what you guys like about this game. I don't really know anything about it, so would love some context about the lore itself and what the story is like. So do let me know in the comments. In any case, if you enjoy my reaction to this, then be sure to give it a like, comment below, subscribe, and share. And as always, if you would like to request a reaction video guaranteed, then be sure to go to my sponsor page. If not, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!